You know, summer is a perfect time to create your own little oasis. A local gardening enthusiast knows a thing or two about that. Our producer Christen Urban caught up with him in his garden to learn more.
In Texas, turning your space into a private oasis is easier than you think. Today, we're going to catch up with an expert that's going to show us how to do just that. I'm joined by John Bloodsworth with Little Cabin in the Heights. Good morning.
Good morning. Good to see you.
Thanks for having us out here to your house. What I would probably call your private oasis out here.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm glad that you're here. We like to share it with friends, and you're certainly a friend.
Oh, thanks, John.
Yeah.
No, when it comes to building a private oasis and you want to bring these plants in, I know pollination's a big deal. I saw the movie. I know the importance in this. So just walk me through just your oasis here and why pollination's important.
Of course, and as you know, we are celebrating in June Pollinator Month. So we really want to focus upon those things. Pollinators, as you know, because you saw the movie, pollinators provide 1/3 of every bite of food that we eat. So everything that we eat, if we take 3 bites, the pollinators have brought that fruit to our table. So it's very, very important to keep that process going. So let's look at a few of the flowers here that are loved by the birds and bees of South Texas. You know, as you can see,
I noticed the bees on this one. There's a lot of bees. This is the favorite. I really think this is the favorite.
Yeah, the indigo sage, and there's like thousands of sages. So it's wonderful. You can work with sage in so many different colors and enjoying the garden. The flowers down below here, these are cosmos. So again, a lot of color into the garden. Again, you know, mixing the colors is wonderful too, because you want to bring a lot of color to the garden, because the pollinators come to that color. Also in a garden, you want to make sure for a pollinator garden that it grows year round. So there might be some plants in here that will grow all the way into the fall, some will end in spring, and then even when they go to the ground again in the winter and stay dormant, a lot of them will come back up again.
When it comes to colors in these plants, does that affect anything? Like if they're year-round, will they be certain colors, or does that not really come into play?
No, I mean, I think more than anything else, and I love the white sage too.
Beautiful.
More than anything else, the color is pleasing to us as well as to the pollinators. So it's just the color palette that you like.
You know, here in Texas, it's very hot, almost year-round. When it comes to choosing these plants for your garden, are you looking through books? Are you looking online? How are you deciphering what plants are going to last here?
Well, you know, the best source that I have is my gardeners that I go to purchase my plants. So go to a garden professional, go to a nursery, or someone who's knowledgeable of plants and South Texas plants if you're starting a garden. With me, I'm old. I've been doing this for years, so I pretty much know what will grow in South Texas. But yeah, it's good to go and get that advice from others, and especially things that are drought tolerant. Again, we don't want to put tropicals into a garden if we can help it. 1 or 2 things here and there for specimen plants, but for most part, all of these things are South Texas native. They're drought tolerant. This little pot right here combines 3 favorites. This has the coneflower, which is a little purple that's just coming out now. That is my favorite. That is called a bat face cupia. The little flowers, the little purple and red, kind of look like the face of a little bat.
It does look like a little bat.
And then you've got the cosmos growing in there with it as well.
John, this is amazing. Obviously, you know what you're doing out here, and even just for me, our viewers at home, to be able to see and understand a garden like this. Now, if people want more information on you, I know that you're on Instagram. How can people find you?
They can find me by going to Little Cabin in the Heights, # Little Cabin in the Heights, and I post flowers, I post different things that are growing in the garden that are, and occasionally I'll put a little comment. Sometimes there's a reel. So give them a little bit of information on how to start their own garden.
Thanks, Sean. I'm ready to go and make a little oasis.
Let's do it. Yeah.